Grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, 'cause real women don't bitch. No, real women don't. 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 Real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. Hey ladies, what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna come in and just shoot straight from the hip, and this is gonna be a really quick podcast. But I decided to share something with you all publicly that happened with me in a group. Now, every once in a while when I'm in other coaches groups, some people will ask a question that is severely in my lane, for a lack of a better way to put it. Not that they're inadequate or that they can't answer, but I'm saying not only from a place of expertise, but also from a place of spirituality. And so I'm in this group and this woman asks this question, and I'm going to basically say what she said. She's like, hey, I got a 6-month program. And I got a lot of people that are coming to me and I'm getting pushback, and it's because of the price. So I created a 4-month program and they're still pushing back because of the price. And I'm wondering if maybe I should do 3, but I know that they need 6 months to get the results. And so what have you all dealt with, even though your products are more straightforward and mine is spiritual? And so there was a bunch of other things that were said, but I truly believe that the divine led me to this person's video, because typically I wouldn't have seen it, and I wouldn't have seen it so quickly when she posted. And that's a whole nother other story. And sometimes I am very patient, very calm, and very slow to speak. And other times I know when the spirit is provoking me, and I've got to say things the way that they are and speak out plainly. And so I go into this group and I'm like, hey, beautiful. I put my disclaimers out there first because I've never coached her before. I said, but I'm going to give you some hard truths. And the first truth is that the answer is in the question. Without even thinking about it, she was about to violate a core value of integrity. What do you mean? Why are you offering a product in any other type of format? If you know that they need 6 months, why would you offer a different time frame of anything less than that? But it's deeper than that, right? It's really, really deeper than that. And so I told her, I said, you're really not asking yourself the right questions. What you need to be asking is what would make you blur the line of your values? Because I know the woman, I do, because of other reasons. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I know you're a beautiful soul. I know that the work that you're doing, you take it very seriously. Right now, you're fighting a battle with the fact that you have a spiritual gift and assessing your worth and really wanting to change the world. And everybody that you're talking to may not be ready to change. And it's not just you communicating your value. It's about you understanding how to have a dialogue with someone where they communicate the need for what it is that you have to offer. And so I'm going through this conversation with her, and I'm also telling her, you also don't have the skill set yet to understand what it means to pace what you give. for a lack of a better way to put it, for pacing what you give. There are people that work with me one-to-one, people that work with me in high ticket group coaching programs, and individuals that work in lower group ticket programs. I don't do anything where some part or a piece of me intimately is not involved. But of course, the lesser the package, the lesser involvement. I mean, I do have a couple digital products, but you all get the gist of what I'm saying. But what I've learned is that you only get so much of me and so much information. And I've set the expectation that while there are no exact timetables for success, you cannot and should not expect to accelerate like someone who is invested to work with me one-to-one. And it's not because I'm going to, withhold things from you deliberately to prevent your success, but you don't get the same level of clarity by not having one-to-one time with me. You don't get the same level of clarity by not being as intimately involved with me. And as you go and you grow and you invest more, anybody that's worked with me one-to-one after being in a low ticket group sees, feels, and knows the difference. And so some of you are wrestling with your price point and you don't understand that this is the reason why you have to start one-to-one. It can feel very daunting. It can feel very difficult to start with one-to-one because you usually need to charge a premium fee for one-to-one pricing. I'm not one to make people do high ticket, but it is still the higher ticket of all of the different things that you can offer. And it is the one time when you need to understand that it should be a premium rate because you are the unique identifying factor in that offer. Your time is valuable and you have to price your products in such a manner that you reap the reward for the transformation that you provide. And you also get whatever it is that you need in order to be able to adequately serve without feeling resentful and create the lifestyle that you desire to live. But when you start playing around with your price points because you're trying to appease what somebody else needs based on what they're saying about the price, it's not about them. Because at one point she was like, yeah, I'm thinking to them, how much is this worth, for you to change? But you're worried about the cost and I don't even charge what I should be charging. And have you thought about what it's going to cost you not to invest? By the way, that's one of the phrases that I hate the most in sales. What is it going to cost you not to invest? And regardless of if you say that directly or if you say it in a manner where that's what it conveys, no, that's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, like I told that woman, the bigger question you should have asked yourself is, why am I anxious for this money? Because what it was is that some part of your journey, you're looking at your finances, you're looking at your obligations. And so you're thinking more about that money. And that's what's motivating you to sell the way that you're selling. So that means you're not communicating value. Energetically, you are communicating desperation. And those are the kind of questions you need to be asking yourself. Not would I, could I, should I charge this, perform like this, do that. Like what's going on with my money mindset that has me playing around with these numbers this way? So what kind of questions are you asking yourself when it comes to the price point? And are you being real? Because at the end of the day, what it costs to get something done, that's never the issue. Because when people want what you have, they will burn up that credit card that they've been low-key hiding, that they refuse to use. They will sell vehicles. They will not pay bills. I'm not saying I'm telling anybody to do this. I'm just telling you what I know people have done. I'm saying have done to work with me and have not had any regrets about doing it. I didn't know until later for most of these things, but I served them and they reap the benefits of that investment. They get some balls and they start asking people that owe them money for their money back. Be like, can you give me my stuff? They raise their vibration and their expectation and doors open for them and money pops up. Yeah, kind of like out of nowhere so that they're able to pay. So go back. Look at your situation in your business and look at your price point, what's happening in your sales calls and the way that you're presenting yourself. And is it really rooted in you having a difficult time conveying your value? Or is it rooted in the fact that energetically you're off because you are anxious for money? So that's my podcast for today. I'm going to get out of here. Don't forget to go to augustcrenshaw.com/business mastery. I will be having a very in-depth conversation about sales in the summit. among many other things. The theme is be seen in 2020. If you can't be seen, you can't be paid. But guess what? After you're seen, if you can't convert, you still won't get paid. And that's why sales is one of the segments in the summit. So I love you all. I'm going to get out of here. Talk to you later. Deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendontbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire.